Good morning, guys. Okay, one thing I don't want to repeat is that I want to, I want to play a game with the calculating, not playing reactive game. So this one I want to remember and I want to implement this today. Today is also September 21. So let us start the game. I wonder which country's guy is coming to play against me. I hope that today I will reach the highest rating of till now. Till now it is 1428 and I am at 1426. So if I win today, I can probably reach there. So let's see. It's taking a lot of time. Oh, let me retry again. Hmm. Okay. Okay, let us start with d4. Okay. Okay, he has taken g6. He's trying to go with Catalan and attack with the bishop. That is okay. And he's trying to capture the long black diagonal. Okay. So I'll go with usual London setup. So I'm going with knight f3. Okay. Knight f3. I'm taking my bishop out. One thing it will happen is I can concentrate on the e5 square, which is the main target in the London system. Okay, with the move e3 I am coming to the London system, and now I'm going to bring my bishop to the d3 and I'm going to target on the e4 f5 g6 h8 diagonal. Okay, he has gone to d6. Okay, I think one weakness I have one strong point I have observed is that his black bishop. If I can get to somehow exchange the black bishops on the board, it will be good for me. But okay, that is an observation. We will see afterwards. So I'll continue with the further development with knight to d2, and I also observed that he has played d6. That means the pawn covers e5 square, which the pawn covers the e5 square, which I was trying to occupy with my knight. So this is not possible now. Okay, so I have to change my plans somewhat. No, he's going Catalan on the both sides as both sides. Okay. Okay, that's okay with me. I have completed my London system with c3. Now I will be targeting with my pawns on the king side. I'll be rushing them to forward. Hmm. So I'll be going with h3. Then I'll be going with g4. Okay, what does this knight development do for me? Um, the knight can't come forward to c5 or e5 because my pawn is guarding. So right now the knight does not threaten anything. So I'm going forward with the pawns. Okay, he's trying to break open. Okay, this is the weakness. Okay. So here, if you see, the rook is pinned. So I cannot take with the knight. Okay. So if I don't open, if I don't take, I bring the bishop back. What will happen? He will push the pawn to e4. Then the pawn is defended by knight and the bishop, and I have only two attackers, so I'll lose a power there. So I have to take it compulsorily. So after I take with d5, he takes with after I am taking with d4, d cross e5, he also takes d cross e5. The same threat remains. Can I exchange this thing somehow? It's a good move from him. Let us take. I have no other option. I have to take it. So now if I take the bishop, he'll take with the knight, and my bishop here is also hanging. So many pieces are hanging. So okay, what happens if I threaten, if I push g5? If I push g5, he has to simply move the knight. I think g5 is a good move for me, because g5, g5 kicks the knight away. If it doesn't, see, g5 kicks the knight away, or if it doesn't move the knight, if it takes my bishop, I take the knight. I think g5 is good. Now if he moves the knight away, I have the time. Have the time to move my rook away, and there is also one attacker less. Okay, sorry. If he moves the knight away, still my bishop is attacked. So I have to move the bishop away first. The possible moves for him is knight to h5, attacking my bishop as well. Okay, after he removes the knight, if I okay, I have the plan. After him, if he removes the knight to h5 or something, I take my bishop back. I take my bishop back to h2. Yeah, I take my bishop back to h2. After that, he can't immediately push. So I have that. So I will have the time to play the move bishop e4 if needed, and I and challenge the bishop. Yeah. Okay, I have seen this. I'll take with the bishop. Okay, bishop cross e4. Then he has to take with bishop cross e4. After that, I can take with knight cross e4, and it seems well, and it looks well. Okay. Now he has to take my bishop because he loses the exchange. But look at the pawn structure here. It's got damaged. My pawn structure is damaged. And the knight on h4, h5 does not allow me to open the pawns on the king side. Okay. As expected. So now I have a pawn up. Now he attacks my knight as usual. As usual. So is it better for me to get rid of the knights? So is it better for me to get rid of the knights? This is central knight, and it's doing a good job of defending the g5 square as well. It is also important for knights guardian and knight c5 as well, but it is important in breaking open the center, so I feel like exchanging the knights is a good thing. My idea is to push the pawns on king side and get the exchange. And also I should look at castling on the queen side if possible. The knight has no option but to exchange. But what if he doesn't exchange? What if I take with knight g, knight cross h4, knight cross h5, he takes pawn, and okay, that is an interesting one. I can move the knight and attack the pawn, and there is no lateral defense to the pawn. Okay, so he has to take it. And me bringing the bishop to g3 is also good, because it covers the entire diagonal, and we are left with black bishops and me a pawn up. And the knight to d4 square, knight on d4 is also a good square for my knight. See, one more thing I want to point out is the rook on e file is directly pointing towards my king, so it's better for me to remove my king as soon as possible from that file. Okay, let us see now. This is a tricky move. I haven't expected this. So first of all, let us calculate. What if I take with the queen? Queen captures queen on d8. Then he will first move and make an intermediate move. He'll capture my knight and give a check for me. So I am on a loss of knight, and this knight is also focusing on the bishop on h2. So this will be a problem for me. So what if I capture? So what if I capture the knight on f5? So what if I capture knight with the knight e5? What happens? He has two options. He can take with the bishop, or he can take with the rook. If he takes with the bishop, it is directly looking at my knight. Okay. I think this move is spoiling my castling options, but no problem. I will have the d file if at all he takes with queen. So I think I can go with knight cross e5. Now let us see with what he captures. And you can also see that My knight capturing the knight on e5 has also opened up the queen to the diagonal. Okay. Now he can't take with the rook, he has to take with the bishop. Okay, after all the exchanges, my pawn is left undefended. Okay, this is the entire scheme, I guess. So if I first complete the queen exchange, then the rook will come and occupy the d file that is there, but it saves my g pawn. If I okay, if I take the bishop on e5, then he takes with the rook, and there is a double attack on the pawn, but it can be saved because the pawn is going to defend this. But in this position my rooks are not active. That's a point of concern. So I can move the f pawn. As I've already mentioned, I have to get my king to the safety. It is still in the middle. So will he exchange the queens, or does he have any other good move as well? He can simply okay, now he wants to bring what is the safe place for my king. What happens if I castle? If I move the queen, he will definitely come and block the castle. So what happens if I directly castle? And I can't go and defend that is there. I can go and defend here. I can go and defend h5 pawn. Instead what I will do is I'll bring my instead I want to bring my king to the left side. I'm low on time as well. And yeah. Let us exchange the rooks and see what happens. Okay, now I have to exchange another rook as well because that rook is too active. Well, that rook is too active. But where should my rook ideally go? Okay, he has started the charge. My my queen is better controlling the white squares. I feel that the queen is in a safe place. I will go my king. Okay. That's a good point as well. Now if I move to d4 and plan f4, but can he? No, he cannot do anything. But he can bring his c5. He can play c5. I got a simple idea. Play f4 and trap the rook. If he falls for it, it's good. Or otherwise, he'll somehow get to f. He'll somehow bring to queen e6 and try to cover the cover to diagonals. c5 is the best move for him and for me. And for me, I think I have to get to f4 and then start attacking on the queen side. Otherwise, I will be lost. But the queen and the rook are covering the g5 pawn, so I cannot attack immediately. So if my queen is on f4 square, what is it? When you can just move rook to f4, f5, and bring the same threat to me. Same the threat, that is the queen and the king are in the same file. The queen and the king are in the same file, and also it's taking a lot of time. The best square will be e4 for the queen. It covers a lot of white diagonals. The white diagonals are going to be the one who covers white diagonals are going to be in the power. And I think e4 or d5, e4 or d5 is the perfect place for the queen. Yes. He has taken almost 3 minutes for this move. I don't know what he's thinking. But how can I get my queen to e4? My rook is also very passive. I feel my rook is also very passive. if I can somehow bring my rook to if I can somehow bring my rook to h not h I feel like if I can bring my rook to f4 and my queen and my king to g2, it is a good it's a good position for me. I feel like this. So if at all it doesn't go well, I will be looking at that. I'll be implementing that plan because okay. See, next he can move to queen e5, but queen e5 and attack my rook. Remove the rook, he can take the pawn as well. But as soon as he leaves this, it will be a disaster. Okay, this blocks my so let me implement my first part of the plan. I want to exchange these rooks badly. The more the majority I have is on king side, and I can create a passed pawn on the king side and I can win it. If all it goes to end game. And also my king is pretty active, so I feel that exchanges are good for me. If at all I can get to exchange, I feel it's good. I'm going to c4 because it pins it, and also I can push. No, I cannot push because if I remove the pawn, then it comes with a check. So I cannot push. I can just pin. Somehow get time to play f3 and challenge. Now now my queen is directed to f7, and if my rook comes here, it will be also trying to kick out. That's a good thing for me. Then what are the moves for him? My idea is very simple. As I've already explained, I'll go to rook f3 and try to force an exchange from him. If at all I get it, I'm okay. Okay, he also doesn't like the thing. Oh man. Suddenly the tables have changed, it seems. First I have to defend my rook, and then I can go. Wait, the reaction is to defend the rook. Do I have got any better thing? Can I give check? No. So I think the better option is to defend the rook. Anyway, okay, what move will I be doing to play? Simple move, defend the pawn. Is attacking the pawn, defend the pawn. Now I'm going to spoil your structure, bro. But his queen has got a way to enter. See, calculate. If he takes, I take, he enters. I can enter with a check. Okay. Here now he cannot kick with the, and it is also okay. If I move with the check in, he can take. I cannot take because my queen is hanging. Okay, that is the problem. Okay, I have to go back. What happens if I move, queen is there and if I move over here, I think still that works because the queen can't check me. I think still that works. Then I can exchange. Okay. Now it is his plan, huh? See now, if I take, then it will be a check. And he has to take, then I can take. This is the position. King is occupying this. Okay. If I take the rook first, the queen has to take, and then if I take it, queen or the pawn, either of them can take. I think. Why did I take the rook first? I have no simple idea. I could have gone with a simple check and then captured this. See, what are his options? He can take with the queen. He can take with the queen. He can take with pawn as well. Okay, he has taken with the queen. That's good. Now I can take with the commit check. Okay, check. If he moves away, I'll take the pawn. I think he has to take. If he moves away, it will be a big problem for him. Okay, let me think. If he uses it, I'll give it. because this is the most ideal spot to move. I'll take the pawn. Then union check has to come here. Then I'll union check it will be on mate. So he has to kill my queen. That is the most logical square he can move. And he will come. I can take this. And he cannot enter. I can just move. Yes, now I found the exit. But my pawn is an isometric pawn. That's the main problem. He has to take it. There is no other option. Then I have to take the king and I have to slide my king back. We both are on the same page with the time as well. So his king comes here and I slide back. If it doesn't, I move here. Anyways, I have to slide back. My move is fixed. I have to slide back. Afterwards, what am I supposed to do? Now here, move a pawn. I create a pass pawn and he moves it here. Then I have to make a roundabout. Okay, if he takes, I can finish. I think this is good now. I have created a passer. And the thing is, I have to make a lot of moves. You can easily kill. Okay. He cannot enter this way, so I can now I can enter this way. He cannot enter this way. That's a wrong move because my king has come up. I've connected pawns and whenever he goes to that side, I'll just go with the pawns and run for the queen. So my idea is very simple now. Sorry, I'm not able to talk through all this in the fast peer. Okay, now he's just created a blockade. And I also want to create the same. So now his move matters because if he closes the position, he has closed the position, then it's good. Now it's his move. Let him play. I have no problem. Either way, I'm going to create a passer pawn, and with this, I'm going to reach my highest rating till now. Okay, I am confident. I will take the pawn in the next move, and I have two passers, and this is too strong for him to deal with. And this is too strong for him to deal with. Yes, with this I have reached the 1430 mark. Okay, guys, I think I am satisfied with the game because I have calculated this game, so I am satisfied with this game. I have reached my goal of playing how I wanted, playing the style I want to play. So I am satisfied with this game. Okay, bye.